Oh god, what have I done? Hello guys, setosorcerer here again, and welcome to the 14w03b snapshot update for Minecraft. Now honestly, not a whole lot has changed since the last snapshot, but as you saw from the intro, there was just one feature I just couldn't resist playing with. Now I do want to say that feature was actually implemented in the last snapshot, which I didn't cover. I don't know why I didn't find that out. But apparently teleporting entities is now a thing, which is hella fun. Now I do want to say that in this snapshot there's around like 3 official new features, which are mainly for creative players, map making players, and so on and so forth. Not really much on the survival aspect, but it feels like World Edit is finally meeting Minecraft. Now I do prefer World Edit over Minecraft, or the vanilla Minecraft version of World Edit, because this one's sort of unforgiving. You place something and it's forever there. You can't get rid of it, such as this tower right there, this chunk. I just can't get rid of it with the undo command. And of course, if you ever use World Edit, it's easier than this one. You could just do position 1, get your position 2, and then just fill it with a certain block. But let's begin here by showing you guys the first feature, which is the new fill command. So it's similar to, like I said, World Edit with the position 1, position 2, then you type in the block you want. So in this video, I'm going to have F3 open, because there's really no way of showing you guys the new features without having coordinates here. So let's just put fill 361, which is where I'm at. Let's put 90, and let's put 277. Now the next thing it's going to ask is for the item. So in this case, we're just going to put 1, but it's going to give you a warning. Oh, whoops, I forgot. The other feature was to the new location where you want it to be. So let's put it over here. So this is pretty far out. Let's put 25, whatever. I'm just going to put it right here. You guys can look at what I'm doing. 308, and then for the next command you need is the block ID. So let's just put 1 for stone, and right there, stone. Now, like if I do undo, there is no undo command, but I could, just replace it with air, which will work. Now, if you look right there carefully, it says warning: new numeric IDs will not be supported in future versions. Basically, they're changing it so that you're gonna have to type in the name manually. So it's no longer gonna be, I'm going to use block ID number 1, which is stone. I believe air is 0, lava is like 11, etc. They're no longer going to be doing that in future Minecraft. So start learning your blocks. Okay, so the next command I want to show is the clone command. Now this command basically copies whatever you have in this area, and then you can paste it in a different location. Now this doesn't cut it, it just copies and pastes. This chunk right here was actually copied and pasted from this area with the flowers. Now, for the sake of the video, let's just copy a little bit of this plus the bedrock down below, and let's paste it over there. So similar to the other thing, you need the coordinates. So, oh god, this may take a while. 2, 3, 4, and let's go to bedrock, which is 0, 3, 29. And what I like to do is copy and click enter so I can have the arguments. I forgot the clone button though. So let me add the clone here. Space, go back all the way over here. Let's put the new coordinate, which is 224. Let's only make this 290. I don't want it to be too huge. 360. Click enter, and then I want to paste it over here. Let's do this. Oh, sky, bad contrast with the thingy. Okay, so the coordinate for this area is 195. Let's put it 65. That's the floor, and then let's put 383. So hopefully this will work, and it worked. Haha! You have copied and pasted a big mess. That looks very attractive. Yeah. Wow. And I do want to point out, oh, diamond, sweet. I do want to point out that this is not really the perfect program, because, or the perfect thing for transferring everything, because lava and water will start moving compared to, I believe, World Edit and MC Edit. Yes, that is a huge mess. Now there is another feature I want to show, which I just want to point out that if you were to copy and paste an area, I just tested this out. It didn't work because I have this as the coordinate, and I put the other coordinate over here. This is not really the best program to clear out a lot of land. You could clear it out, but it's not going to work because I have over 189,000 blocks selected, and it says I can only choose up to 5,000 blocks for the fill command. So instead of, clearing it out with this program, I still recommend MC Edit, World Edit, but if you want to do in small increments, you can still do so. So the last feature I want to show is the teleport command. Now the teleport command adds a new argument to the teleport command, which allows the item to be teleported while facing a certain direction. Now prior to this, if I was just to teleport normally, it doesn't really matter what direction I'm facing. When I'm teleported, I will still face that direction. It could be north, south, east, or west. But in this new snapshot, you're allowed to change the argument to add 0, 0, or basically the Z and the Y coordinate, or the YZ coordinate, same thing. And as you see here, when I add the argument, it teleports me while facing that default direction. Perfect for custom maps. Let's say you wanted your player to look south for a monument, or maybe that's the path they have to go. This is a pretty perfect feature for that. Now, if I was to change the direction to, let's say, 30 or 40, 0, my direction will move slightly to the right. And if you look very carefully right about here, you can see that every single time I'm moving a little bit to the right, it changes a little bit of the position, like a radius, a circle with the degrees. It's starting to feel like pre-calculus with the whole unit circle thing again. Oh god. But it goes from 0 to 180, or barely 180. It's like very close, and then it would just jump to the positive -1. And if I was to change the other one to, let's say, 0, 40, it would go positive, I guess, down, which is Y. So from 0 this way is positive, from negative is upwards. So let's change that to -40. -40 would be looking upwards. So if you wanted your player to, let's say, look at the sky for some strange reason, you just have to change it to like -90. So I'm like staring in the sky when I'm teleporting. I'm looking down. Teleport! Look at the sky right now. Woo! Why, Dinner Bunny? Why? I was just about to render, and then I found out on Twitter there was a 14w03b snapshot which added something which is crazy. It added layered skins in Minecraft. Now, if you check real carefully, I kind of added my own. It's not really the most appealing. I kind of have a heel on my face, a bow on my chest, an R on my leg. It just looks like a complete mess right now. But you can get the idea, is that we can have layered skins now in Minecraft. Now, if you go to options here, there's a new option in this new snapshot, which is kind of crazy. So if I go to skins, I can enable capes if I don't have one, jackets, right sleeve. Let's put let's just mix mash. Let's see how this looks. And as you see, I look like RoboCop. Beep bop boop beep bop. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I could officially take off my helmet. So look, I have a hat underneath my hood. Now people could see it. Yes, but that looks so weird. It looks so mix mashed. And if I have armor, which I believe it kind of covers it, I could be wrong. I haven't really tested it out myself. Slightly bigger, not a whole lot. But yeah, that was the 14w03b snapshot with an added Easter egg towards the end. Dang it, Mojang, why? God, I look so retarded with this. Oh yeah, but hope you guys enjoy the snapshot. Now I can officially end this video. So I hope you guys enjoy the snapshot of the 14w3a and b snapshot. Mojang, you pulled a fast one on us. But I am going to have a lot of fun with this new skin thingy, so I can finally add. Who knows? There's so many possibilities here. Something a lot of us been waiting for such a long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the snapshot. And if you did, it would be awesome if you guys left a like, possibly a favorite. And of course, if you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for Minecraft videos and more snapshot reviews in the future. But besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Download those skins. Links in the description on how to do so. And besides that, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.